Welcome back to yet another Masterclass Monday where we offer free coaching to you guys through our live stream. I'm Daniel Morad, two-time Rolex 24-hour Daytona winner, and every Monday we've been doing something called Masterclass Monday where we take your videos that you submit through my Discord server and we analyze them through like a 5 to 7 minute format and try to give you some sort of tangible information that you can take away and improve your driving. Now, we've seen insane results with this, so we're going to keep it rolling and we're going to take a look at these laps and see if we can help these guys find some lap time. Hey, dude, what's up?
Not a whole lot. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Ready to watch your lap finally. Look at you with the 7 ABS. Slightly different.
Yeah, it's the VRS setup.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I went to 8. I thought they had 8 as standard. Because my steering wheel saves the lap, like on my steering wheel, basically whatever I set the value to, it goes to. What's the deal with this guy here? Like is this from a race or
Yeah, that's the Open GT series.
Okay. Sounds good. So let's have a look. Also, shout out to your stream. Everyone can just look at the very, very bottom right here on the screen.
Right.
Bam. Xbox, YouTube. I don't know what the side is because my bezel free kit's blocking it. But okay. Let's start the lap. First thing I'm going to tell you, even though it's kind of a weird thing for this Sebring track, I would recommend, instead of going right up against the wall to start with, leave a little bit of space so you don't have to turn right then left. It's kind of like a weird thing. But like if you just kind of drift across and drive straight to the wall and follow it on the edge, it's going to be a little bit better for you to focus less on trying to turn right then left. You'll just be driving straight and then you'll turn left.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more
sense. It's a small, stupid small detail. Okay. Braking wise, already I can see really late on the brakes. The combined brake with that high peak pressure is just going to make the front die. You're going to get a lot of understeer. And then you have to overslow because you have to run third gear to make the first turn. I'm running turn 1 in fourth gear. So you only want to go down 1. So brake earlier. Like you're braking way later than I am. I'm lifting in the races. I can lift about here and brake around there.
Okay.
Okay. Like light brake, maybe even here. Light brake, really light, long brake. And then you go to power and fourth gear. And then you'll just naturally use more of the road. Okay.
Right.
So rule of thumb is anytime you're in a fast corner, early, light, long braking, because you don't want to affect the pitch of the car so much. When you're in a slower corner, you can do peak threshold in a straight line. In the Mercedes and iRacing, you can't really go too high on the peak pressure because it doesn't stop. You need like 60, 50% peak. And that's kind of like the sweet spot to decelerate. Line-wise, I'd like to see you line it up a little bit better on that white line. So try to aim for this like little escape road. And like on the right side, aim for the escape road and just try to line yourself up parallel with the white line for braking instead of trying to veer over. Because a lot of people, what they do is they end up turning right to open the corner up and then they grab the grass and spin out on entry. So instead of doing that, you've probably done that before. I've done it. We've all done it.
Yeah.
You want to try to get the sight line early from way further back so you can drive straight across that line. Because right now you're turning in from the middle of the track. You're tightening up this corner unnecessarily.
Okay.
Okay. Line-wise is good. You've recovered well. I mean, you could open it up a little bit more. You've rushed the entry, and you're stabbing the brake. I don't like to see the on-off on the brake. See how there's like this mountain where it just goes up, down. I'd like to see you reduce that by like a third to like a third of what you're doing, but for like twice as long.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to help just bring the front end gently around the corner rather than stopping and going and killing your speed. You can't recover that speed enough. Right. So just brake earlier. Like basically as soon as you come off the curb of turn 4, you're already on the brakes. Light, long, roll it in, and then focus everything for the exit. So now let's focus on turn 7. What are we doing here? Here you can threshold brake. A bit too high on the peak pressure. You see how you get the ABS?
Yeah, I hit the ABS more often than I should be.
Less peak pressure, but longer sustained plateau. That's going to help slow the car down more efficiently.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing here. You got this like jumpy peak. You know what's going to eliminate that? Instead of feeling like you have to absolutely smash it and wind up and hit the brake pedal, lift off and then squeeze the pedal down. I don't know how you brake and the technique, but some drivers like to wind up and keep a gap between their foot and the brake and they smack it. I don't know if you're that kind of driver or if you kind of roll up on the brake and squeeze it down.
It's kind of a little bit of both. I'm more used to Formula One cars,
Yeah, I
so
could see that. That's like a formula style peak pressure where you're smacking it. Try not to
yeah.
smack it. Round up the brake pressure. So think of it like you're building the pressure. So the tires are like balloons. Okay, if you just jump on it, it's gonna rebound. So it's gonna smack down and rebound if it even dives
Okay.
into the ground enough. You want to just slowly push the weight over onto the tire or the balloons that are holding the car up. That's how you have to think of these tires. So roll
Okay.
up slower on the initial ramp ups, roll up and squeeze and hold and then come off. Right? All
Okay.
that's going
So
to just
it's
happen
more like
earlier.
a smooth throttle application,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, you don't need the desperation in the brake pedal. You don't need to smack it like that. It doesn't slow down that efficiently. So, next time you go out, try to brake earlier, roll up the brake pressure and you're going to see how much better the car is actually going to stop for you.
Okay.
And then you're gonna prevent that like dumping of the brake pressure like you just did in 13.
Yeah.
And then you lose the front end control. So same thing here. Too high on the brake pressure, dumped,
Yeah, it's at 13.
understeer forever, and then you're all out of shape. So if you look at the way you go through 14, 15, or sorry, 15, 16, I guess, you dump the brake pressure and now you increase steering angle after the apex because you have absolutely no load on the front tire. So if you can cut that peak pressure off, get rid of the ABS intervention, so brake earlier, way less pressure, you're going to look for like 35% pressure there. And for
Right.
twice the distance, that's going to give you the front end you need. It's going to carve the corner a little bit better.
Right.
And then you're going to be in a better position for 16, which is literally the most important corner, which goes onto the back straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you have so
Which
much potential.
so
If this is your
I'm so
fastest
hit
lap,
and miss on my entry there.
yeah, you're for sure hit and miss because you're completely out of position in the corner before. So take a little
Right.
bit of the edge off of the corner before, like you're attacking it way too much. So just bring it back a little bit. You're not looking to brake late and hard into 14 or 15, like the right-hander, that first right-hander after the double left. Just brake earlier and brake lighter and longer. Try to brake through the corner. If you don't get to throttle until after the curbs, it's fine because there's no straightaway. It's all corner entry and then set up for the next corner. So getting to throttle there is actually punishing you.
Okay.
If you kind of like look back at this, it's so coming through Bishop's Bend, then you go into 15. Look, if you just brake, and then go to throttle, it doesn't matter because I lift here anyway, and you can roll it into 16 because there's no point to attack. All you have to focus on is attacking off of 16 for this back straight. So it's the middle part's
Okay.
a throwaway, a complete throwaway.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think this is going to help a lot of people because I see this happening a lot in that section. And then you're too narrow, too narrow, too narrow. You're going to understeer through the apex and you're wide. And now you have to
Right.
overslow to come back. So just take the pressure off. Like you're braking so late. You can brake way earlier in the last corner. Like you can start braking essentially here. Already at the
Yeah,
2 marker. You got to start braking at the 2 marker. Or
I
like
think
at
I
the
got so
latest.
used to late braking in F1 because that was the only way you could really get around most people.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta drive GT cars way different. Dude, you're gonna go out and smash this. Just try less. I think that's my advice to you is try less.
Right.
You are gonna do a 2-minute flat 0.8. Okay? You're gonna shave off
All
one
right.
second, I promise you. You're gonna shave off
Oh,
one
I
second
don't doubt
easily.
it. I think a lot of it's also just I'm racing maybe once every 2 weeks right now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, that's open setup, right? So open setup, you
yes.
can easily do. You'll do a 2 minute point eight for sure. Go back and try. If you have time right now, do it, and then write back in the Discord and let me know that you've done it. Okay.
All right, we'll do.
Okay. I'm expecting a message in like an hour that you've done a 2 minute point eight.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right, dude. I'll speak later. See ya.
So,
Finally, the last guy up is AC. I don't know if you're still here, but I mean, he's not here, but I'll just review it and we can look at it together, all of us, and he'll probably just watch the VOD. Oh, I'm probably not going to be in chat, but feel free to watch and rip this up. Oh, okay, okay. So let's watch it. He's a good friend, so a good friend of the stream, Andrew. So I'll extend the grace to him to watch it. I'm sure he'll watch this afterwards. Okay, so AC. Let's have a look at his lap. Interlagos, Mercedes. Oh my God, he's doing such a better job since last time with the brake pressure. For anyone that was here for last week, did you guys notice the difference in his brake pressure there? The way he actually carried the brake pressure to the apex? That looked much, much better. That looked also better with better control. Like the trail brake was a lot cleaner. I'm curious to know what his lap time is after this. So that was just too early on the brake, on the throttle, sorry. So when he went to throttle here in the middle of the corner, he stabbed it. I would like to see a longer, maybe a longer, lighter brake pressure that's going to carry him longer through this corner, because what's happening is he overbroke to then have to go to throttle to bring the speed back up. It's so uphill, this corner, that you slow down naturally from the gravity. So see how he brakes with this amount of brake pressure? I think he can just even reduce it a little bit more and carry that brake longer through the bend, which is going to keep weight on the front. It's going to carve longer and better, and then he doesn't have to stab the throttle to get the speed back up. See how he gets on, off, back on. That's one thing I can see that can be improved for sure, just to the naked eye. A little bit too wide in between. Really needs to be a little bit tighter to that curb, not let it breathe so much. But the trail, look at that trail. It's so much nicer. Look at that front end carving. Can you not use the outside here anymore in at this track? I'm not sure if they've patched it, but I'm pretty sure you used to be able to turn in from like out here. Somebody can correct me. And yeah, you can put 2 wheels. That's what I thought. You can put 2 wheels over here still. So he can open up this corner by putting 2 wheels over to turn in and get the wider turn in. And that's just going to get him a much better exit. He can get to power even sooner by doing that. Anyway, that's a way better job than what I saw last week at in the Mexico City track. So well done. Well done, Andrew. That's cool to see how much he's improved, actually. It's really, really nice to see. Yeah, I'm not sure about the line for the last corner, if you can go wide. We'll have to check it, but I haven't driven Interlagos since they've patched it. So you may be able to cheat out a little bit and turn in from a slightly wider turn-in point. But regardless, I think it was really, really nice. Good improvement from last week. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you want your own lap reviewed, join the Discord, and you have to introduce yourself through the introduction tab to gain access to the full server. Then you could submit your clip. Join us on the live stream every Monday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be reviewing laps and keeping this series going and helping more drivers just like you.